May 2013, Community Design Center of Minnesota officially announced our new name, Urban Roots, which we are now operating under with the same mission to build vibrant and healthy communities through food conservation and youth development. We have been around now for 45 years, but we are still the same organization as we were a year ago, and excited to continue having more and more impact. We have our 3 program areas: gardening and entrepreneurship, cooking and nutrition, and conservation, each of which have youth internships, action projects that are completed by youth interns, and hands-on learning adventures and education that are co-facilitated by our youth interns along with their staff mentors. We have achieved our goals and exceeded many of them, and really had a very exciting year, highlights of which include reaching about 1,500 youth and parents and 55 teenage youth interns who all completed over 100 hours and some up to nearly 300 hours of hands-on training and work projects, and all of which helped improve their community's health and environment. Our goal for youth who participate in our programs in any way is for youth to learn, contribute, navigate, and thrive, and all of our work helps youth to attain those goals, and we've put a lot of time to really define measures and ways that our activities will help youth to achieve these goals.
In the garden program, we have 7 urban garden sites on the east side of St. Paul, and in the gardens we produce fresh vegetables, herbs, some fruit, and also cut flowers.
We'll go there and we'll tend to the crops, and we'll pull weeds, and we'll also harvest the vegetables and fruits that we may be getting from the gardens. And then over the winter time, when there's no gardens to work with, we plan what we're going to plant in the gardens for summer.
So we learn practical gardening skills, we learn applied job skills.
We also learn about how to harvest all of the different vegetables that come from our gardens, and we learn about tending crops and making sure that they're healthy.
As it is an entrepreneurship training program as well, youth gain valuable customer service, marketing, and business training skills. So we participate in a farmer's market. We operate a salad cart at the Twin Stadium that the youth make the product and they do cash transactions, and we also operate a CSA stand where they're able to deliver sort of a full customer service experience. With our garden produce, we also brainstorm to create and market various products made from things in our gardens. The CSA is an 11-week produce distribution program that's a part of the Garden Corps programming. So the youth interns help to operate, lead, and kind of are responsible for the execution of our program throughout those 10 weeks.
So in the nutrition program at Urban Roots, we do nutrition education during the school day with elementary school students, and we also do a teen internship program after school and during the summer with high school students, where they learn hands-on cooking skills. They get to learn about nutrition and healthy living, and they get to do a lot of cooking with the produce that we grow in the garden here at Urban Roots.
We give out cooking classes to younger youth in our community. We just tell them how to stay healthy.
In nutrition, we go to things like community centers and schools, and we teach kids about being healthy and eating healthy, things that they should do, like how much fruits and how much which vegetables they should be eating and how they should be active, and then we teach a little healthy recipe with them. In the fall, we did like a series at a rec center, so we got to see the same kids every week, and so we slowly taught them the different parts of living healthy and like the different food groups, and that turned out really well. The kids all seemed to enjoy it a lot.
We also do have some classes that are youth with their parents, side by side, learning about healthy eating, topics such as why it's important to eat a variety of colors of fruits and vegetables, and what's the difference between a whole grain and a refined grain.
We have enrichment on Wednesdays, and we made like salads for the lunches.
And we also had a group of interns that took part in the Sunday Suppers, which was a community event every Sunday during the month of July, where community members could come and eat a meal and learn about healthy eating, gardening, and our interns helped prep all of the food and also did a little demonstration of some of the cooking that they did for the last week of that. Some of the more advanced interns working with the Nutrition Corps also had the opportunity to present at the Food Access Summit this last August in Duluth. So they were part of a session talking about how youth can be involved in the food system and what they can do to help improve our food system as a whole. Learned how to hold a knife, use proper knife skills, and then we learned a lot about the different types of cuts that you can use. So we learned, what it means to dice something versus julienne. We also learned basic cooking techniques such as boiling, sautéing.
We learned a couple of the basic cooking skills with like knife skills and things, but also another really big skill that we learned is public speaking. When we have to go and teach cooking classes, we need to be able to project our voices and have like enthusiasm so the kids will actually listen to what we're saying.
In Conservation Corps, we go out to parks and we take down invasive plants and species. We also build rain gardens to help improve water quality.
Through the conservation program, last year we reached over 200 community members through some hands-on environmental education that the youth that we work with helped co-lead. Some of the conservation work that we did involved working in rain gardens, working on creating and planting some native plant gardens, and also doing continued work within some of the parks within St. Paul, especially Bruce Bento Nature Sanctuary, where the youth removed acres of invasive species from this one park. It was really great having the youth work there throughout the summer and throughout multiple years. They've really gotten to see the impact that they've made within that park and have commented on just seeing the great change that they've made in this place, and it really develops a sense of pride in the work that they're doing. There are over 30 rain gardens that the youth are involved in either planting, maintaining, or even doing some rehabilitation of these rain gardens.
We, in the last couple years, we're partners with the Watershed District, the City of St. Paul, local residents, and our youth interns to implement a pilot project, the first ever boulevard rain gardens that have curb cuts outside of a street reconstruction project in the city, which was very successful.
They're now much more versed in understanding the work that they do and how to communicate it with the public. And they got to just see what this work that professionals do is like, and it was almost kind of like a job shadow experience for them.
In Conservation Corps, we do a lot of teamwork, so we learn about teamwork skills, how to work with one another, and we also do public speaking skills.
I'm able to learn a lot of native plants and a lot of invasive plants. I'm able to remove them.
Some of the specific conservation skills that the youth are gaining are their understanding how to use basic hand tools and the body mechanics behind using the tools safely. They're understanding how to design rain gardens, which kind of plays into the idea of native landscaping and understanding the skills behind that.
We are doubling the number of youth we're serving this year in our conservation program, which will expand our total youth interns served.
Through nutrition, learning a lot about like the different food groups and stuff definitely has made me more mindful that I'm getting all the things that I'm supposed to be getting. So that's made me healthier eating wise.
I had to teach my siblings and my family how to eat healthy.
Watching the ingredients on the back of the food labels.
In 2013, we reached over 1,100 youth and adults with community cooking classes. In addition, we have 37 different interns that worked with me in the cooking and nutrition program. So those students learned hands-on cooking skills and learned a lot about healthy eating.
They're also learning many skills in interacting with the public. Their communication skills have greatly improved upon joining the program. Many of them were very shy when first joining and now are able to deliver presentations to groups of close to 100 adults, which is just amazing.
We learn a lot of skills at Urban Roots. We learn flexibility, we learn teamwork, and public speaking.
So they come in 8 o'clock in the morning and work their full shift and are responsible for all activities that happen within that day and getting themselves to work and also participating in various job skill training sessions that will focus on different skills or themes like verbal communication or teamwork. So they really learn a lot about what it is to have a job and how that is to go to it on a weekly basis. So youth have opportunities to participate in conferences, trainings, and workshops, and also community education classes. So youth voice is very present in various presentations and public community engagement opportunities that we do at Urban Roots.
If we're looking towards the future, one thing that we're really excited about is working with the DNR. We're working on a partnership with them. So last year we helped plant 2 butterfly gardens, which act as little pollinator pockets within the city to attract butterflies and bees and other beneficial insects to this area. In addition to planting these gardens, we're also kind of beautifying this area by the DNR's regional office in St. Paul, and also getting these first steps towards forming a partnership with the DNR, which we hope to expand on in the future.
Some of our future plans include this summer we are very excited to have 9 games at Target Field that our youth interns will be selling our healthy salads at. We've expanded every year our partnership with Roots for the Home Team, and this summer brings it to another level, and we're very excited to be providing this opportunity to our youth interns as well as the community. We have also, in the past year, solidified plans to move to a new space, and we're very excited to do that. We are moving just a block away from our current location. In that new space, we will have a commercial kitchen, larger gathering space, and the ability to reach more and more youth and community members.